Inventory is at the highest level it's been at in over a year, which is good news, right? And average sale prices are at historic highs. But is this the peak? Hi, and welcome to the Peterborough Real Estate Show. I'm Geoff White, Realtor with RE/MAX Eastern here in picture-perfect Peterborough and the Kawarthas. And isn't this, I mean really, picture-perfect. Welcome to Little Lake. This is the world-famous fountain behind me, and just on the other side of the camera is the marina and our downtown area. It is a beautiful spot to talk about the May market numbers for 2019. So let's take a look at the price watch. As always, we get started with the Bank of Canada rate, which is holding steady at 1.75% or 1 3/4 points. This is great news for both buyers and sellers, and some analysts are saying that the Bank of Canada rate will, at some point in the not too far off future, actually come down 1/4 point, which is totally counter to the way we started the year, when we expected that the Bank of Canada rate was going to push towards its normal number of somewhere near 2.5% to 3%. So we'll take the low rates, the continued low rates, while we've got them. Okay, so let's get into the meat of it, the numbers for various segments of the marketplace, starting off with waterfront. So the average sale price this May compared to last May is flat, right around $602,000. The number of units sold is up 13 units to 35, and days on market is up just 1 to 37. Now, when we started the year, I expected that the waterfront market was going to be soft. Then it looked like things were picking up, but now, even with the Bank of Canada pulling back on rates a little bit, it looks like we're probably going to stay flat for the next couple of months anyways in the waterfront segment. It's the beauty of the real estate market these days. It moves on a dime, and I'll give you a couple of examples of that later on in the show. All right, getting into multifamily income properties. Now, this is a tough segment to follow, really, in terms of trending, because so few units move each month. You know, we're selling 3 or 4 units a month. Average price is sitting at $398,000 as of the end of May, which is pretty much flat compared to last May. But that is 2 months in a row. In April, we saw the number retreat quite a bit from last May, or come down. From last April to this April, the number came down, and then in May, it's sitting flat. Only 3 units sold in May, and numbers of days on market. Now, this is quite telling. It jumped 47 days up to 59 days on market. You can see, yes, I think this segment of our market is softening. Investors are looking at it and say, look, at this kind of pricing, the numbers just aren't making sense, so we're going to have to rethink how we approach income and multifamily here in the Peterborough market. But remember, when you're looking at investment properties, keep the emotions out and look purely at how much income versus what your costs are going to be, and whether or not this is going to be a money-making venture for you. All right, let's take a look at the county data. So that is outside of the city, excludes the data from the city. It also excludes waterfront and farms. But the news is good out there. For the month of May, they are up 12% to $440,000. Units sold are also up by 11 units to 81. But days on market starting to stretch out. As inventory rises, we're seeing more conditional offers, and that means it takes longer for the properties to become sold. So naturally, days on market lengthens out. So out in the county, things looking good, up 12%. Finally, on the Peterborough Price Watch for May 2019, taking a look at the city numbers. Average sale price up just 1%. We're starting to see the flattening here. $433,000, which is at historic highs. But unit sales are down 5 to 114. Days on market up 22 to 23. Now, I expect that we're going to see days on market continue to climb slowly. And as I mentioned in the last segment, that has to do with an increasing number of conditional sales. So when you make your offer, you have some conditions. Hey, we want to take care of the financing or a home inspection or whatever your condition is, but that takes time, which means from the time the home goes on the market until the time it's sold starts to lengthen out, because we're not in these multiple offers and homes selling in 2 or 3 days. Now they're selling in 14, 15, and the averages continue to go. So I expect that to continue to happen, especially as inventory continues to climb ever so slightly. And we will track that, of course, here on the Peterborough Price Watch over the coming months. So to wrap things up, the question off the top: are we at the peak of the market, the tip top of the Peterborough market? And I would say no. We may hit a plateau, but there is no doubt that while conditional sales are going to push days on market out, average sale prices may even flatten out. Home sales will continue here, and over the longer term, we will see them start to go up, 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 continue to go up, up, up. Even if in just small amounts, Peterborough is going to be under pressure because we still have nowhere near enough inventory on an ongoing basis to bring prices down. So the good news is, if you're thinking about buying, great. Peterborough is an awesome spot to be buying a home. As you can see behind me, it is picture perfect. If you own a home, great, because your equity is going to keep building here in Peterborough, and that's fantastic news. Hey, thanks for watching the Peterborough Real Estate Show. This edition, the Price Watch for May 2019. I'm Geoff White, Realtor with RE/MAX Eastern here in picture perfect Peterborough and the Kawarthas. Till next time, remember, life is good and getting better. Hey, did you know that Google and YouTube track what people are watching on their respective channels, and based on that traffic, they decide whether that thing should be shown to other people? One of the ways they track that is if you click the like button. So please take a moment, tell other people this is good content. Click the like button. And remember, to get the new videos I post, all you have to do is subscribe on my YouTube channel. And don't forget, click the notification button, the bell, and you'll get an automatic notification every time I post new videos. Finally, if you've got questions about real estate here in Peterborough and the Kawarthas, check out my tips and tricks videos for sellers and buyers. Hopefully you'll find what you're looking for. But if you don't be afraid to reach out and ask me. Just call me or text me at 705-930-1308. I'll be happy to help out. I look forward to meeting you. I'm Geoff White. Thanks for watching.